Okay, so we have a new moon in Cancer. It's July 5th, and I'm pretty sure it's like we're right at it right now. I think it's 3:57, 3:47, and we're at 3:51. So I have some Oracle deck cards, and I have some tarot, and I have meditated on this. I've been getting lots of messages today. When I went to take my trash cans out, I had a feather waiting on my front porch for me. So my feeling for this new moon is, I did do a grid too, and I posted that on my Facebook and Instagram and my page. So it's kind of like, you know, the new moon is like, oh, we are going to think of something new. We're going to plan for something new. And I just feel like the energy right now, especially with Saturn in retrograde, is just a little heavy, and it's like, oh, I'm just tired. I don't want to do anything new. So it's instead of trying to do, it's like, let's just manifest the feeling of. So what I wanted to manifest was the feeling of abundance of love, abundance of joy, abundance of health, abundance of creativity. So if you are feeling energetic, it's probably because I'm a Cancer, and so the new moon in Cancer, because I am Cancer, is just a little bit, because it is dark, it's a little tiring for me. So if you, as a different sign, feel like you are totally energetic, then this is a great time for you to do all your rituals, write down all your things, whatever it is, light your candles, make your lists, and there you go. For me, however, it's just like, okay, that's just too much for me right now. So I can do this. I can do a reading. And I did do a grid, and my new moon plan is just to rest and feel those feelings that I want to have, that I am planning on coming into my life in the next couple of weeks. So, okay, that being said, everybody is different, and this is not a personal reading. It's a general reading for the energy of the time. We are looking at Venus coming in conjunction with the sun soon. So I think we all can think of things that we love, and work on that. Sorry. And then we have, of course, Saturn in retrograde. So it might just, things might slow down for a little bit. So, okay. All right. So we'll get the show on the road and say, angels, guides, my spirit helpers, what information do you want us to know today? Because, you know, sometimes I think it's one thing and then the cards say something else. So, point me in the right direction. Point me in the right direction. Okay, so here we go. All right, so our strength is, okay, don't be scared. It is death. So to me, this says something, and I love that we have the little moon right here, something that we have held on to, it's time to let it go. What is that thing that you have in your life that you have been holding on to because you're so used to it, because you have a fear of letting it go? What is that thing, situation, person, job, thoughts that you have that you're ready to let go now? That you're ready to let go. And as Venus comes into conjunct with the sun in Cancer, because you know the Cancer is ruled by the moon. So what is it that your intuition says you're ready to let go? What are you ready to let go? So this one's going to be for our heart, and it is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups. So in your heart, it's time to look into your heart, and you are going to have maybe a lot of different options. You might need to meditate on this one, of your options. What's really most important to you? What's really in your heart? What are you being called to put your energy into? What is it that you are being called to do? What is it that you're ready to let go, because this is where you're going? You're going to let this go so you can move towards this. So we have our strength, we have our heart. What is our challenge? Oh, well, that death could kind of be our challenge. But we're going to be strong and let that go. But what is our big challenge right now? What could be our big challenge right now? Oh, well, this is to own it. I'm telling you. And thank you. It's the High Priestess. So to me, this means our biggest challenge is owning up to who we are, owning up to our true self, owning up to our power, owning up to our magic, owning up to everything that we are that makes us who we are. Stripping away what no longer is serving us, making our choices, because this is the real us, right? This is the real us, the real you, the real me, and owning that. That's our challenge. That's our challenge. Okay, I don't think I need to go any more to that. Thank you. That was information. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so this is Oracle. So what other messages do you have for us now? We know that we're going to look at ourselves, figure out what we don't need in our lives, and with strength in our heart, we're going to get rid of that and move forward. Hey, you know what? It could be maybe you have a habit, maybe you have an addiction, maybe you have something in your life that you're going to be really strong about and get rid of, and pick something better for yourself so that you can move forward in this new moon, really being the true you. Who is that? Who is that true you? It's not your job. What are you hiding behind that's not really the true you? Okay, what's the message here for us? Acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. The angels say we need to have acceptance, and I think a lot of that is acceptance for us. And I think that the wording's backwards for you, sorry. Yeah, and I think the acceptance is too of ourselves. I thought it was really interesting. I just came back from a trip, and one of the things that I learned on the trip was from the Incas that they have these little mirrors that they have, the mirrors that they have, and even in their churches. And so the Incas believe that if you look into the mirror, it's not a reflection of you, that truthfully it sees your soul. And that is who we really want to be accepting of in ourselves, is who we are in our soul. Not this, not our hair color, not our eyes, not our body, but it's like what our soul, be accepting of our soul. So what does that say for you? What's in your soul? And if you've got a little lost, it's never too late. Ask for divine guidance and assistance to help lead us. Because radical acceptance, and that's not just of ourselves, it could be of situations too, right? So if you keep pretending things are great at work and they're not, or in a relationship or in a situation, accept what is, because that is what will open up the doors to flow. I love all those little birds flying around. Freedom, huh? Little birds flying around, because there's a message there. Okay. I'm going to pick 3 of these. Let's see what we come up here. Okay, so we have here the fox, which is sly and clever, and so sweet though, the fox. And then we have release, and that release is a little bird. It's really hard to see, but there is a little bird right here for release. And then we have Princess of the Borderland, and the princess is standing there in her white dress, and she is surrounded by butterflies. And the butterfly, this one says love. We have a mandala, there's a circus tent. But anyways, I don't know if she has just let her butterflies go, if she's letting love go. But I think that the messages keep coming through. Similar, don't be tricked by something. Don't be, if something's in your life that is not serving you, time to get rid of it, right? Time to get rid of it. And then there's that release, or picking what is good for you, getting rid of something, leaving the door open for something to come through, new to come through. And the princess, the priestess, be that. What is that for you? What is that for you? All right. Oops. Whoa. Okay. So I have this new oracle deck of the crows. These crows are one of my totem animal. If you can look over my head and see some of those feathers, I have many vases full of feathers. Release, radical acceptance in the now. Now, don't live in the past. Be here now. Thank you. Don't keep thinking about the future, because you're in the now. All right, what's the message here for this new moon in Cancer? It is sacred space. I am the creator of my sanctuary. And there is the two birds with their nest, the feathers here, and they've made their home. And it says, I create my sacred space, a refuge of calm and creativity, where my spirit is at ease and my creative powers thrive. This personal oasis is where I rejuvenate, drawing strength and inspiration to fuel my journey. So I hope that everybody has such a place in their home, in their heart, right? Because really, your biggest sacred space is going to be in your heart, because that is where your spirit is going to be most at ease. And I love how hers here has like a rainbow colors there. Yeah, so your sacred space, wherever that is. I don't know, do you have to shut yourself in the bathroom for a little bit every morning just to have your own personal oasis? I remember having to do that when my kids were smaller, but my kids are all grown now. So now I have my office, but truthfully, I can have my sanctuary just be wherever I am, as long as I drop down into my heart and I have gratitude for everything in my life now. You know, some days it's just like I'm grateful for the air I breathe. I'm grateful that I got up this morning. I'm grateful that I have a bike to ride. And so all of that helps put my spirit at ease. And really, that's pretty rejuvenating, huh? We forget all our powers that we have within. Thank you, angels. All right, and let's pull an angel card for the collective. What is this last message that you want to come through, angels? What's the message that you want to have come through? Okay, we have compassion, caring, consideration, benevolence. So there's the angel of compassion. And with this new moon in Cancer, I am getting the feeling that this compassion, before you have compassion for anybody else, right now it's so important to have compassion for yourself. If you're tired, have compassion for yourself. If you don't, it's just heavy right now. Things are heavy right now. So have compassion for yourself. You just get to accept yourself and whatever your feelings are right now, and have compassion for yourself. And I think I want to pull another one of those. I love those colors, those purples and pinks. And if I look, it's like there's similar colors going on here. Caring and consideration for yourself. Yes. Right? And then we have love. Adoration, affection, and tenderness. And again, I'm going to say for yourself. So if you have a mirror, I know you have a mirror in your house. If you have a mirror, when you walk by a mirror in your house, make sure you stop, look in that mirror, look yourself in the eye, and really look yourself in the eye and tell yourself, once you connect with yourself, once you connect with your heart, and you feel connected to your heart and to your soul, really tell yourself, I love you. I have compassion for you. I'm accepting you. And I think that that is the first step to manifesting all those feelings that you may be wanting to have for the full moon coming up in a couple of weeks. So for me, again, It's to have abundance, abundance of joy, abundance of self-care, abundance of compassion, abundance of acceptance, abundance of owning it, abundance of being that princess of love, having that abundance. Whether it's in the bathroom in the morning hiding from your family or in your sacred space of your heart, having that feeling of abundance. All right, 2044, 2045, happy new moon in Cancer.